No, yeah, you know, fishing rocks. It was a topic that Jared actually threw out at me. Jared, who helps with the University, said, "Man," he said, "I think it would be something that you understand well, and that these people would really like to know." And I really think that it is. You know, you hear all the time about fishing wood, fishing brush piles, fishing grass, but rocks kind of get overlooked, literally and figuratively, in that discussion. You know, but they are a key form of bass holding cover. You know, I mean, when we do fish grand here, and I think Mike said it's 22 days, he must have a countdown going, and I can't say that I blame him, but I haven't been counting it down quite as well. But you know, rocks are going to be a big deal when we fish grand. You know, it's got a lot of rocks, it's got a lot of docks, and it's got a lot of wood as well. But if I had to say one thing that I've caught the majority of bass off of, and it's a factor of where I live in East Tennessee. We've got rocks of all shapes and sizes. I've probably caught more bass off of rocks than I have any other one type of cover. And saying that is cover, that's one thing you always need to know as an angler, the definition of cover versus structure. And who can tell me exactly what cover is and what structure is, the two difference in the back?
Cover's going to be something like grass, wood. Structure's going to be things that are made in the lake, rock.
I actually am going to put rock. It's close. It's really good. It's close, but I'm actually going to put rock as cover as well. Structure is truly the shape of the bottom. Okay, so the contours essentially on your map. That to me is the structure. Anything else on top of the bottom, other than the dirt, is going to be cover. You know, so if it's pebbles, to me that is, even though that's just the bottom makeup. If it's a shell bed, you know, the shells aren't this tall. They're not like big sea shells. They're just small shells. So anything else to me is going to be cover. And rocks, and that's to me is what a lot of people think. They see rocks as being structure, not so much as cover. And to me, that's a misconception. You know, rocks actually are cover. And if you with rocks, but they're going to have many times a particular rock they feed on in that area, and that's kind of what this example is here. You know, there's a lot of potential cover, and it's just like anything else. It's just like a mat of grass, just like a flat with grass in it. There's going to be one area in that those fish use. Now, is it always easy to figure out exactly where that place is? No, but you can fish through there, and you may notice this time you pulled up, you caught them here. Well, the next time you fish down the same stretch, you got to that exact same place and caught another fish. Now, am I saying you're always going to catch a school of fish there? No, but that may be the place where every time you catch one, that's the rock he's going to come from. So I'll always keep that. Like, say a lake's got, you know, it's got everything. It's got small rock, it's got gravel, it's got mid-sized rock, and it's got really big rock. It kind of is pretty standard cover picking for me as to what I'm going to use, whether it's I'm fishing a brush pile, I'm fishing a lake with a lot of wood cover or docks. If it's a really bright sunny day like what this was here, a bright bluebird day, big boulder rocks are what's best. You know, to me, that's those really big rocks that create the most amount of shade, the most amount of cover for those fish are what's going to be best. On a cloudy day, it's exactly the opposite. Just a gravel point is where I'm going to spend the majority of my time. You know, those type of just gravel banks, stuff with smaller rock, you know, nothing more than head size, you could say. Or maybe it's a place that's just got one little line of a little bit bigger rocks on it. But that smaller rock is typically going to be better on cloudy days. And that's those fish live on all that. It's not like, okay, it's cloudy out today, let's all swim over here to this gravel bank. That's not what they're doing. It's just where you're going to be the most effective and you're going to be the most efficient. Those fish will still be living around those bigger rocks, but it kind of goes back to that, your bait getting lost in those rocks. If that fish doesn't know that it's there, you've got a lot less chance of catching it. You know, so you want to make sure that, as a general rule of thumb, that's what I do. The bigger rocks on sunny days, smaller stuff on cloudy days.
I hope you enjoyed the preview clip, and for more like that and the entire collection, subscribe to the Bass University TV. And if you want the tackle that you see on there, I want you to go to the Bass University Tackle Shop, powered by Tackle Warehouse, and click right here, and it's all at your fingertips.
You want to become a better angler?
You want to catch more and bigger bass at your local pond?
Then check out Bass University TV for hardcore bass fishing information.
Hey, I'm Pete Gluzek,
And I'm Mike Iaconelli.
and this is Bass University TV.
Welcome to Bass University TV, an online video training course where you'll learn champion bass fishing techniques from pro anglers Pete Gluzek, Mike Iaconelli, and their talented special guests.
Everywhere I go in the country, I'm trying to use these techniques because I catch big fish that way.
From on the water to in the classroom,
We want to use that bait to help make that area even smaller and really find that sweet spot.
you'll learn sound techniques and strong fundamental bass fishing skills.
You want something that's got a nice limber action, that's going to allow you to build pressure and keep those hooks pinned against that fish's mouth.
Watch hours of video content on multiple topics at your own pace for a low monthly fee. Cancel at any time.
Hold on, because you're going to catch some big fish.
Information is power in the sport of fishing, so learn from the very best.
That's a key theory in all of fishing.
Subscribe to Bass University TV today.
Man, does it trigger a lot of strikes.
Here's the part that you're not going to hear anywhere else. This is the Bass University TV exclusive.